Houston, a city in crisis, continued. The Modesty Code for Houston women, a form of oppression. As Houston endures the combined impacts of its power crisis, escalating violence, and environmental challenges, a disturbing trend has emerged: the imposition of a de facto modesty code for women. This phenomenon, arising from the need for increased personal safety, raises questions about the long-term implications for women's freedom and autonomy in the city. The origins of the Modesty Code. The Modesty Code in Houston is not a formal law but rather a societal response to the heightened dangers that women face daily. With the city plagued by frequent power outages, many areas are left in darkness, creating opportunities for criminal activities. Women, in particular, have become targets for assaults and harassment, leading to a shift in how they dress. To minimize unwanted attention and protect themselves, many Houston women have adopted more conservative clothing. Long sleeves, high-neck tops, and loose-fitting pants have become common, even in the sweltering heat. This shift towards modest attire is driven by a desire to avoid standing out and to reduce the risk of becoming a victim of crime. The impact on women's freedom. While the Modesty Code is rooted in safety concerns, it also represents a form of oppression. Women are forced to alter their personal expression and style to conform to an unspoken rule that prioritizes their protection over their freedom. This imposed modesty restricts their ability to dress how they please and imposes limitations on their self-expression. The Modesty Code extends beyond clothing. Many women have altered their behavior, avoiding certain areas of the city, refraining from going out after dark, and constantly being on alert. These adaptations highlight the pervasive fear that dictates their daily lives and underscores the broader issue of women's autonomy being compromised. Voices from the community. Residents of Houston express their frustrations with the current state of affairs. Carla Martinez, a local teacher, shares her experience. "I used to enjoy wearing bright, stylish clothes, but now I feel like I have to dress in drab, unnoticeable outfits just to feel safe. It's like I've lost a part of myself." Angela Johnson, a businesswoman, echoes this sentiment. "The Modesty Code isn't just about clothing, it's about how we're forced to live our lives. I have to think twice about everything I do, every place I go. It's exhausting and unfair." Given the current trajectory, it is unlikely that Houston women will be able to dress freely anytime soon. The ongoing crises in the city show no signs of abating, and without significant improvements in safety and infrastructure, the Modesty Code will likely remain a necessity for many women. The power crisis exacerbates the situation, as frequent blackouts leave large areas unlit and dangerous. Until reliable electricity is restored and public safety improves, women will continue to face pressure to dress modestly for their protection. The Modesty Code highlights the urgent need for systemic changes in Houston. Addressing the power crisis, improving public safety, and ensuring that women can move freely and safely in their city are critical steps toward restoring their autonomy and freedom. Local advocacy groups and community leaders are calling for increased investment in infrastructure, better policing, and more comprehensive support services for victims of crime. These measures are essential to create an environment where women no longer feel compelled to adopt the Modesty Code out of fear. As Houston struggles with its myriad challenges, the Modesty Code imposed on women underscores the broader issue of personal freedom being curtailed by necessity. While safety is a legitimate concern, the restrictions placed on women's attire and behavior represent a significant setback for gender equality and personal autonomy. The path to reclaiming these freedoms is fraught with difficulties. Without substantial improvements in the city's infrastructure and safety, the Modesty Code may become a permanent aspect of life for Houston women. It is a stark reminder of the broader societal costs of the ongoing crises and a call to action for those seeking to restore normalcy and freedom in this beleaguered city.